All right, it's 6:06 in the morning. I'm here. I want to get back to basics today. When I first started striking balls and trying to get better in the net, I told myself, work on two things for the winter and you're going to be wicked in spring. One was just finish the swing. Do a slow and meaningful stroke and just get the ball in play. So, don't try to just rip at it and hope for a good shot, but literally really size it up. And I think obviously throughout this process, because I've seen the video, I started to get quite caught up with technique, and I think it's important. I think it's inevitable, and I think that is where fundamental growth happens when you sort of reinvent your swing. But that being said, you can't get too ahead of yourself, and you do have to just get back to basics. So I'm going to try to do a great ball striking session and a workout. Hopefully there's a yoga session on. I think I'd do well with doing a yoga session today, but if not, I'm going to go pretty hard at the gym. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, here's session number 7. All right, so a really nice tempoed backswing, and you can see that my arms are, pretty much holding the swing and finding a good sort of position in the backswing and then getting through it. Definitely getting through it, and my chest is getting to the target after, and my hips are sort of facing the target, and all my weight is ending up on my left foot, which is correct. That's the way it should be. That was not a good shot. I was dejected. If you can remember or sort of reflect back to the first videos, I used to stand up in my backswing, and it was really detrimental to finding the ball. It's really pivotal that your head really just does not move, and that it's just a turn, and you turn through the ball, and that gives you a way better chance of finding the ball every time. So that was a little flailing, and I kind of lost my balance, but I'm definitely not flailing for the most part, and I think it seems like my athleticism is improving. My body seems to be getting stronger, and I'm just in more control. Now, with my woods, I am finding a little bit more trouble. That was a good shot, actually. Maybe a little right. I'm just trying to keep my head on the ball, stay relaxed, and just turn through it. And it really comes down to sort of molding the impact position, making sure the grip's good, and then just turning through it, and not turning too quickly so that the club head goes flying off in some direction in your backswing. Just a beautiful, nice turn, and just finish your swing. I'm noticing things are more on plane. I'm really pleased about that. I really hope that this takes root and gives me better golf in the spring, because it's a lot of work, and it's enjoyable work, but it would be heartbreaking if it didn't work out. But you know what? That's life. You try your best, and then you just take what you get. Did 20 minutes on the on my cardio, the weird cross-country ski stair machine thingy, and then what else? Pretty heavy weight session, to be honest. Chin-ups, barbell push-up things where you lift them up one at a time. Did a couple of reps of those. It's a big deal. A lot of lunges, a lot of just a lot of trying. And then I went back and I hit around 10 or 15 more balls, and it's feeling good. So I feel like this whole journey that I'm on is really it's really fundamentally based on a big picture goal, but just taking steps in our lives to just do things each day towards that big goal. I think part of what stifles us is we try to get so much done sometimes in one session or whatever. We have all sorts of but it's really chipping away at it and keeping it manageable. Just keep the goals manageable, and just keep on trying. I'm a guitar instructor, and all of this work on myself has really brought me back to the basics of my teaching, and just helping my students pick goals on their guitar that they want to achieve. It might be becoming a better songwriter. It might be learning how to play jazz guitar. It might be just accompanying their voice better, whatever it is. But I think the big lesson in all of this is to just invest in those dreams that you have and those things that you want, but do so in a way that is really realistic. There's a lot of time, and I think it's the consistency of that daily routine of just picking it off and just working away at it. It's just so essential. So me coming to the gym and doing these little videos is helping me on so many levels. I want to get better at cutting videos together and just telling little stories using video. It's a new medium for me. So I thought, well, what a good, I guess, excuse to do it. And now I'm really falling in love with this little project. So definitely pick something in your life that you really want to achieve and chisel away at it daily. I think that's the way to do it.